And good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into our second race of the night, one of our first and last matchups within a division this week, but we're going to have a good one ahead of us here. Let me get some music brewing. But again, welcome in, ladies and gents. Let me flip this on over, and as you can see, we got a really good NFC North matchup here tonight. Your Green Bay Packers on the left, Mr. Pokedude97, and on the right-hand side, your Minnesota Vikings, Deathstar175, are going to be facing off momentarily here. They're in a call and ready to go, so again, feel free to take off whenever you guys are ready. I'm not going to hold you back whatsoever, but I'll explain what's going on here if they do start taking off. What they're going to do is a best 2 out of 3 race through the womb 2. Whoever kills Mom's heart first is going to get a point down at the bottom of the screen where you see those zeros right now. We do a best 2 out of 3, so you need to do that twice. Once it happens, we'll reset both of the racers to the very beginning here, and we'll start from scratch again. And again, looks like they're both just about to start as they're both firing here. Let me get you the split link into both of their channels quickly. We've also got 7 banned items nobody's allowed to pick up. 6 technically that you cannot pick up, 1 you can. Here comes the list. You may not see them, but nonetheless, you cannot pick up Dr. Fetus, Epic Fetus, Ipecac, Dead Sea Scrolls, the Holy Bible, Toothpicks, and the Shovel. The toothpicks can be picked up, but you don't have to if you don't want to. You can re-roll those. They're kind of useless. We'll get to reasons on why on everything if we see them, but we're off and running, so good luck to everybody. Ooh, very nice start for Poke. We got Stigmata, damage and health up on the left side to start off with. So that is a great way and exactly how everybody wants to start. Best of both worlds, health and damage. Ooh. Although this could be the best of a lot of worlds, we got Guppy's tail on the right side for Deathstar to start off with here. So that's going to curse him into a lot more locked chest spawning, possibly less keys, but that's also one of 3 possible pieces of Guppy on this run, so that's a nice start. And let's see, we got Spelunker Hat for Deathstar as well. That's going to let him know when he comes across his super secret or secret rooms on every floor. If it were to show on his minimap, if he didn't have a Curse of Darkness, it would let you know where those actually show up and you would bomb directly into them. Now, it's going to be a little confusing on this floor. He may not bother with it. He's only got the 1 bomb, and he's probably saving it for the boss. So we'll see where he actually utilizes it. But again, going to be able to tell where the secret rooms are. It's the I've Seen Everything glasses that open up the entrances and exits from each of those. And yep, we just started up. What's up, Sliper? How you doing? A little bit of lag ball on Deathstar's side. That's going to happen from time to time. He's in Alaska, by the way, folks, so... yeah, that internet pipeline, not quite as good as the one for oil. Let's just say that. There is my mouse. Let me refresh his. By the way, on the right, or left-hand side, I'm not dyslexic. On the left-hand side, we've got Famine. Everybody knows what to do, right? We all say, hey, because so does he. So that's the least we can do is say hi to him, too. Deathstar picking up that half a white heart. That's an eternal heart. If he were to get another one or take that to the next floor with him, he's going to wind up with a full red heart container. Yeah, the series of tubes is defective. No. We got Duke of Flies for Deathstar. He's already halfway through it again. I'll refresh momentarily. I'm just going to try and see what he gets for his boss item. Again, it clears up momentarily. It's just the internet. He's in Alaska, like I said. Things happen. It's momentary. We'll deal with it. We'll pass right on through it. Ain't no big deal, so... Give a meat for Pokedude. That's what you're going to get off of almost every one of the horsemen that you fight. Again, there's special exceptions. We'll see them when we get there, and I'll explain it. But again, a Cuban meat will float around blocking shots and doing damage to anything you walk him into. So nice find for Poke. Couple of cents and a key, which he desperately needed for his next item room. Great find. Yeah, Famine's such a chill guy. Always saying hi to everybody. He's like the Walmart greeter, basically. Pretty cool dude. Pretty cool dude. At least you can do is say hi to him, right? So we all say hi. We're pretty nice here. So, you know, we greet him the way he greets us. It's only fair. That's why I love you guys. All about having fun here. So again, Death finishing off. That's why I was waiting. Pentagram on Deathstar's side is going to be a nice damage up on his tiers. He's moving on to Basement 2, I'm sorry. Like I said, I refreshed. I knew he'd be a little bit further ahead, but I wanted to see what he got there. Either way, damage up on his tiers. Like I said, he took that half an Eternal Heart down to the next floor. That became a health up. A full-on Red Heart container is 4th. So both on the same floor right now. Poke's got Cellar version of Basement 2, which is the expansion version. You see these tougher jumping spiders, for example. Lots of tougher enemies. And yes, he is Caitlin. Sorry, I gotta read people's entire name. But yes, he is also a fellow Alaskan. Deathstar lives in Alaska. Alright, Poke gonna replace his D6 here. He's got Tammy's Head. This is actually a very useful item that we've not really seen utilized too much so far in the league. What it's gonna do is every room it'll recharge. It'll fire off tiers in pretty much every direction for you that are based off of your tier's damage and effects. Now again, that doesn't count, like let's say you've got Mom's Knife. You're not firing off 8 knives in every direction. God, do I wish. But no, that doesn't happen. Like, but in Poke's case, just like this, it would take on any, like, coal effect, or poison effect, or freeze effect, for example. But again, doesn't take, like, brimstone, knife, things of that nature. That's going to be a little overkill. Dr. Fetus doesn't happen either. Firing out bombs in every direction like that? That would be fun, but no. Just, no. Don't ever give me that item. Please. Edmund, if you're listening, do not make that item. Dear God, please do not make that item. Anyways, Deathstar moving on down to his Caves 1 first. Again, Catacombs is the expansion version of it, so he's got a tougher version of this floor. Poke doing some great dodge in here. Excuse me. Also looking at his boss fight, so we'll find out who he gets for his Basement 2 boss momentarily. And again, not far behind Deathstar. That's got about a 2-room lead. And again, another Curse of Darkness. So 2 out of 3 floors have been Curse of Darkness for Deathstar. That's painful. And thank you, Metal Thug. Thank you, thank you. And again, anybody new, welcome in if you guys need any of the information whatsoever. Top left corner, we got the webpage listed, but let me get a link in chat for you. BOILeR.org will get you all the information you need on the league. If you got any other questions, feel free to ask. Mods and other viewers will be more than happy to answer them for you. We're pretty welcoming here for the most part. We only bite if you ask, for example. But, well, you get the idea. No, seriously, I love the community here. You guys are absolutely awesome and welcoming to absolutely everyone. So, again, questions always welcome. Feel free to fire them out. We'll be more than happy to answer. But again, the link's pretty much going to take care of everything. And again, here's a split link to get into both of the racers' chats and give them some support too, if you would. Let's see, Liberty Cap for Pokedude. So that's going to give him a random mushroom effect every room he goes into. Also included with those random effects are the compass. And again, going down, got Curse of the Lost is going to add a couple extra rooms to this floor. I believe it's 4 to 6 extra rooms, if I'm not mistaken. But real quickly, Death coming across his boss fight here has got Gertie Jr. about 20% of the way dead. So same floor, but Deathstar with the advantage of being on the boss fight. Yeah, for the most part. And I saw, where did the question go? I'm sorry, hold on. Shoot, I missed the question. Where did it go? It was about the pentagram and the damage up the Poke got. Oh crap, where did it go? There we go. Does the pentagram give more damage compared to Stigmata? Yes, it does. If you guys want to see the item list, let me get the link in chat for you. platinumgod.co.uk. Hover over any of the items, and they'll tell you on the left side in a pop-up box exactly what the values are on everything. But that'll be a really good way to tell exactly how much damage. If I just say damage up, that'll be a good way to check it. But Death onto his Caves 2 here, so again, very slight advantage of being on the next floor at the moment. Again, they're kind of small floors. You can see the full layout of Death's right now. They're not the biggest, but again, going to get himself a nice advantage of seeing the entire layout and not just blindly walking through this. Alright, safety cap. More chance now for Deathstar that pills will spawn, whether that be out of... Wow. Whether that be out of walking into a room like that, where 3 pills were sitting in the dead center, or perhaps opening up a treasure chest, or when you clear a room, there's a chance that a item spawns for you. And now there's a 10%, I believe, higher chance that pills will be the case. So just like I was saying, they immediately show up. You gotta love it. What's up, Moochman? How you doing? Troll game is trolling, and it's like it knows what I'm gonna say, I swear. Is it unusual to get 2 Headless Horsemen fights in one run? Actually, no. If you don't take the item whatsoever, if you don't even pick it up and put it back down, there's a chance you see him again in the womb. You can fight the Headless Horseman in both the basement and the womb, if I'm not mistaken. So there is a chance you see 2 if you don't take the item. That's about Optum Slime. How you doing? Yeah, Blue Devil. Good to see you guys tonight. So here's Poke's boss fight. Again, has not found his item room yet for Caves 1, so we're going to have to see if he's willing to skip over it at this point. Ooh, Tammy's head missing on all counts. That's amazing. Ooh, nice health up there for Deathstar. So let's see. He knows he's only got the 1 more room to clear. First things first, though. Does have a key, so back for this item room. Deathstar going to pick himself up. Ooh, Bloodlust. So that, every single enemy that gets killed per room will give you, give or take, about half a damage up. You get a maximum of 3.2 damage. We call it pie damage just to have fun with it. But you get a maximum of 3.2 damage up per room depending on how many enemies you kill. So that is a great find. 3 enemies here will give Deathstar about, well, okay, we'll explain better. Half a damage up. You notice his tears just changed. Ooh, we almost killed that one, but didn't. I was going to say that'll be a full damage up after the second one dies. There's a full damage up. That would be a damage and a half almost up. It resets as soon as you walk into this room, though. But again, really good find. That'll help out, especially against bosses that spawn enemies like Pestilence that he just fought. Or that he will be fighting, I should say. Speaking of fighting, Poke taking out Chad. Little Chad the reward. Every couple rooms Poke clears is going to spawn a red heart for him, or a half a red heart, I should say. Devil Deal, ooh, tough call on this. Well, the quarter's pretty much a no-taker. You're not spending a heart for money. Question is, though, I wouldn't bother personally. I probably wouldn't bother personally, neither will he. Alright, yeah, horror's not really worth it in this case. Yeah, it's good old Lance. Best of Lance. I love it. Either way, there's that cube of meat. Again, you saw as Deathstar's getting damage up, he's turning a little more neon red, and then it resets as he goes to the next room. Hey, what's up, Hidden? How you doing? Hey, what's up, Drummond? Good to see you guys tonight. Yeah, with Flash, you're going to get a little bit of lag, basically, every now and then. So it's just what happens. Uh-oh. We got random telepills. We've seen this play really, really handy for a couple racers so far this week. Telepills have been very kind to our racers so far this week, and Deathstar getting teleported down just a couple extra rooms ahead, so he skipped over a few here. Yeah, Tammy's head's being a bit of a troll and not lining up just perfect and hitting things. Like, okay, the jumpers here that greed spawn move just out of the way of Tammy's head for him. Like, I swear, every single time, the enemy will move, like, just at the perfect time to get out of the way. Poke's getting kind of trolled by Tammy. Just slightly. But yeah, we're nicknaming the good teleports randomly, or not even randomly, I should say. But the good teleports are being called otaku porting now. We're coining phrases for all of our racers, it seems. Magic D215 would be teleporting down to Shale on accident through an I Am Error room on the Womb 2. The Otaku porting compilation. God, I love it. There we go. Tammy's head finally doing something good. It finally landed. Nothing moved out of the way. So Poke finally landed some of that damage off of Tammy's head. That thing could be such a troll. If enemies move, they're just going to be douchebags. Well, Haku's the resetting, I gotta say. Haku's reset against 17 Puffins is gonna go down in history as working out the best out of any reset ever. Ooh, let's see. No key for Deathstar to get into that item room. He's gonna have to go back through the 2 rooms that he actually skipped through earlier. Actually, he only has to go through one of them. And even at that point, he could just bomb through a secret room, which is what he's gonna do. Alright, one more to take care of for Deathstar here. You see that damage going up. He turns neon red like I was talking about. Ooh, watch out for that. There we go. Ah, there's that key. So Deathstar, first things first, back over to this second to last item room. Almost called it his last one. He's got one more coming up on Depths 2. A little bit of a lag on this side again. He lives in Alaska, so bear with the connection from time to time. Celtic Cross, every time you get hit, you have a 33% chance that you're going to spawn a 5-second damage shield. Assuming that I know that I got that little bit of intermittent lag. Let me refresh his while he's walking. That way we don't miss anything. I don't think he's... Well, actually, I'd be damned. Being that this also gets him into a secret room. How about a Judgy, please, with 2 cents? Oh, Judgy, thank you. How about some health up there? Too bad he accidentally wasted a bomb thinking that he wasn't going to get anything out of it. But Deathstar actually getting some health up for 2 cents off of a Judgy, so Judgy, thank you. See? Zero game plan he's nice to his Judgies. We all stole that, and now Judgies are being nice to everybody. See how it works? Karma, kids. Karma. It's a good thing. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing when it works out right. Why do you ignore the secret room? Probably just didn't even want to bother with it. If he needed money out of there, he would have went in, but oh god. Either way, though, Mask of Infamy. In a, what I was trying to say is in a race situation, there's a lot of things that can actually really cost you. It doesn't seem like much time, but it actually will cost you a ridiculous large amount of time that can actually cost you the race. 1 to 2 seconds even. Like if you pick up an item that's totally worthless to you, but you pick it up, you waste a good maybe second and a half, something like that. We've seen some races come down literally to 2 seconds, separating the winner from the person that didn't win. So that should say everything right there. Like, if you take one extra item, you might have cost yourself the race. We've seen a few things like a loading screen held up New York Video Game Freak in the second match he had against Cobalt Streak. That's the only thing that cost him a 2-0 victory, quite honestly. I'll be real honest, Video Game Freak should have ended Cobalt's win or victory streak. if it weren't for a loading error screen, he probably had that 2-0. So that should tell you, like, there's some craziness, and, like, it's just the way of the world on this one. I don't know. There's been some nuttiness this year. Just 1 to 2 seconds. It'll make all the difference in the world. Again, we got Deathstar just about through this mask fight, hopefully, if he would stop turning at the worst times. There we go. I mean the mask, not Deathstar, by the way. But this mask is a troll. You can only hit it from the backside or with bombs or anything with piercing shots, none of which are available to Deathstar right now. He has 0 of any of that. And we got little Steve for Pokedude, so as you can see, this follower behind him, Diana's very happy as he's got purple homing tears. They're pretty low damage, but again, they do home in on enemies. So he'll be right back over to his boss fight here on Caves 2. And we got Pestilence again. Love saying that. Ooh, just barely got clipped by that shot. That was cheesy. Alright, Deathstar down to that one sketchy heart. Come on, Mask, die. All you gotta do is die, buddy. All you gotta do is die. This thing is being a troll. Yeah, they're purple tears. There you see him curving around shooting at the Pestilence, though. So, little Steve, really quite a bro. When the homing tears work correctly, that is, he's quite a bro. There's times where they really troll you and don't go where they should. Wow, come on, Mask. Any day. Oh, not what I meant. Any day now you can die. Any day now. That was close. Any day now. Oh, come on, Mask. Dude, Mask, seriously, bro. This mask sucks, man. Holy crap. And it's always whoever's on the right side of the screen, I swear, gets the mask. I swear that's what it is. The home team's guaranteed to fight the mask. Anyways, second human meat there for Pokedude will be Meat Boy's head now floating around him, also firing out damaging tears as well as still blocking shots. And he's on down to his steps 1, so both on the same floor right now. Poke gonna spend a little bit of time gambling, hoping to get some health back here, I'm sure. Heck, you can also get some orbitals off of this, so might as well. Oh, it turns at the worst freaking times. Mask, come on, dude, really? We're in a race situation, bro. Yeah, the mask gives 0 craps. This is ridiculous. Oh my god. Wow. It is just turning at the worst times on Deathstar. Look at this. Like, it's just like, oh, hey, I'm going to speed up at the worst time, go right past your tier, and then I'm going to turn right when you think I'm not going to. Massive gonna troll. Do. Oh, come on. Like, and again, you could shoot it from the side like that if it doesn't turn directly at you. That's getting evil. There we go. Huzzah. Alright, so down at just half a heart. Deathstar's got quite a few pills here. What do we got? Oh, range down. No good yet. Oh, full health. There you go. That's what we were looking for. Speed up and another full health pill to take with them. Huzzah. Now that is a reward for taking out that boss. Wow. Clutch double full health pills right there for Deathstar. He's on to depths too, but clutch moment right there. Wow. That's what you get for fighting that troll fight right there. That's how that should work out every time. Beautiful find for Deathstar. Unbelievable. So let's see, that was a remote detonator in Pokedude's item room. I'm honestly surprised he didn't pick it up. That would have given him 5 free bombs there. He could have put it right back down. But again, it's that time, I don't want to say waste. In that situation, 5 bombs may have been worth it. But again, it's a time separator where he knows he's behind right now, and Deathstar just got that second full health pill, so now he knows that he's got to push a little faster. So that puts Pokedude in a bad situation here. But wow, that double full health pill, you've got to be kidding me. It's that safety cap, exactly. It's just, he knew that it was, well, he didn't know it was going to be pills off of that, but you know you're getting 4 pills. Oh, Poke may have thought about that twice and actually gone back for him. There's those 5 bombs. You can put the remote detonator right back down, take Tammy's head, you still keep the bombs. So one of those nice little tricks to the game. Yeah, thank you, based RNGesus. Ooh, that was close. Nice dodge by Deathstar on the right side there. Yep, the racers are actually talking to each other right now. If you guys go to the split link, you can actually hear them. And if I could spell, there you go. And there's that item room for Deathstar, so the last one of his run here. And we'll see if he doesn't happen to get something else that's just completely overkill. If he does happen to cross a key, mind you, because he doesn't have one at the moment. And again, not quite enough range to get over to the other side of the room with this tier. And still no luck. At least he gets one bomb out of it. We got something on Deathstar's side, which he'll use to get into his secret room. Yeah, a couple of coins, so at least he's got some money. What's up, Canuck? How you doing? Now, wait a minute. You mean the racers know how to talk? Wait, whoa. My perception of the world is off. Oh, geez, 12-hour workday. Yeah, been there, done that. Not a fan of him, but still, welcome home. Good to see you. Yet another key for Pokedude. That's what Deathstar's all that he's waiting on at this point. And again, it keeps giving him, again, keep in mind, he's got Guppy's tail. This is why he's not seeing many keys and a lot of locked chests. But again, it's that curse of just not getting the keys with Guppy's tail. Again, doing a great job here against Larry Jr. Again, Deathstar knows he can take a lot of damage, too. He's got that full health pill waiting. Yet another locked chest. Thank you, Guppy's tail. No bomb to get out of this room. That's a brutal room for Deathstar right here. Oh god, Ghostly. Ugh. Yeah, 4:30 a.m. start at work, which means I would have to get up at, like, give or take, knowing where I worked, about like 3 o'clock, 3:30. Yeah, no thanks. I'd just be staying up too. I think I'd give up and just stay up myself. Yeah, GB, sorry, I could explain this a little bit better. Basically, GB is the Green Bay Packers, MIN is Minnesota Vikings. What we did was we based the league off of the National Football League because we have the same amount of racers. And I figured that's the easy way to do the schedule is I could just assign one to each one of the teams. And it kind of gave us another way of, you know, like, okay, maybe you don't want to root for one particular person in the races, but you're like, you know, hey, I'm a Green Bay Packer fan. I'm going to go root for Pokedude. Woo! You know, that type of thing. So let's see how about a pretty fly out of a pill for Poke, speaking of that, and a boss fight. So one more orbital blocking shots. Let's see those Mr. Cools if you subscribe to Cobalt Streak as Loki shows up. Yep, Packers versus Vikings, basically. So, yep, exactly how we did it. And like I said, that way it gives it just that little bit of extra rootability. There's those Mr. Cools. Again, I know the emotes are broke, so screw it. Whatever, drop them in anyways. I'm not going to be able to tell if you subscribe to them or not. It just looks like you're putting the emote in. So, go for it. Either way, Loki's showing up already about halfway dead for Pokedude, so he'll be on to Depths 2 momentarily after he takes out Loki here. Yeah, I'm a Bears fan, so it's very... And, like, I know Pokedude personally, so it's like... I can't be biased in any way, shape, or form. But that evens it out. Like, I know Poke personally, but I hate the Packers. So that evens out my want for him to win with any sort of want for him to win because he's the Packers. So I figure I'm pretty unbiased on this one. And I could really care less who wins, honestly. I mean, they're both my friends. Don't misunderstand. It's just, like I said, it's, you know, I'm the commentator and the commissioner. I don't really care who wins. It's just I'd like to see good games. All right, speaking of cat items, we got the dead cat for 9 lives on Poke's side. No chance at that one, though. The nail, on the other hand, yes, please. So for 2 hearts, Pokedude's going to take the nail, which is going to up his damage in the room he uses it in, plus give him 1 blue soul heart, which you just saw right there. So his tears will now do more damage. You see, he turns into a bit of a monster. He can also crush any rocks in the other room. So if there's an item rock and he doesn't have a bomb, for example, maybe you use that there. And again, there's that second full health pill on Deathstar's side. You see Celtic Cross enacting as he got hit there, so a 5-second damage shield for him. But wow, I didn't even see the shadow for that one. Where the hell did the foot come from? Either way, Grey Mom on Deathstar's side, already about halfway down. Yeah, the Notch Axe is better. Sure. Either way, tons of Globins here. Poke's taken out. The John Madden Isaac. Ah, we got Mom's leg. Boom. I'm gonna circle this over here. That looks like Brett Favre with the bomb residue on the ground. Doesn't that look like Brett Favre, Al? I think it's Brett Favre. Brett Favre. Brett Favre. Boom. Bomb. Boom. All right, see, over here you got this blood machine. It's gonna go boom. Yeah, right there. Boom. See? Boom. So again, 2 of spades will double... Sorry, I'm a jackass. That'll double up the amount of keys that Deathstar's got. He's got 2 right now. That'll give him 4 total. Gonna keep the safety cap with him, which has been working out very well in hopes that he gets maybe, perhaps, more full health pills now that he knows what they look like. Yeah, Brett Favre is a playable character in Rebirth. John Madden calling it now. Oh, it's great. Anyways, we got a loading screen here on Deathstar's side. He's looking up to the stars like, please let this be an XL floor. I can use it right now. But again, Flash not being nice to anybody, especially those on the home team on the right side. There we go. Flash finally being a bit of a bro, popping on through. Let's see what we get. Oh, just a wound 1. Ouch. At least with the map here, we'll see whereabouts we're looking. I'm thinking lower right-hand corner, and I think so is Deathstar. So he's going to head on over here to the lower right. If not, it's... Oof, man. God, that could be either top left or top right, too. I'm going to say lower right corner, though. But again, Deathstar going to make his way on over here. Pokedude's got his last item room looking him in the face. Plenty of keys, so he'll be on in there in a moment. But again, in the womb, you're only really looking for a boss fight here in these races. We race through the womb, too, doing a best 2 out of 3. So Death just looking for the boss fight here. 1 more floor to clear after that. An interesting item. Charm of the Vampire there for Pokedude. I believe it's every 13 kills that you do, you get a half-heart heal. You'll actually hear like a little like gulp in. You'll hear him like drinking the blood. Yep, Poke's looking for his first win of the season still, and he's keeping up real close here with Deathstar, so damn good chance. There's always a good chance, mind you. It's just he's been getting trolled by some stuff this year. And again, if you look at his schedule too, like he's not exactly had the easiest schedule and won't have the easiest schedule. Being the Packers, he pulled himself a pretty nasty schedule depending on like who I put on what team. And he's got a few upcomers that are like, man, I feel sorry. Like, I gave him a month of just like, he's going to be ripping his hair out, just worrying about the races. Like, he's got some nasty matches coming up. But he does get a chance to take down, I think, shoot, is it next week he's facing Slack? Or, I can't remember. I really can't remember now. I'm going to have to look. Which, of course, I can't see on there. You're facing him. Nope, it's Full Metal Gambit next week. Then it's Slack Holocaust. Then it's Wolf 21 for him. So, back to back to back. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Let alone Deathstar. Definitely not an easy matchup either, as you can see, as he's in the lead right now. So yeah, painful, painful schedule there for Poke for about a month here. And again, he hasn't had an easy schedule all season. I mean, he's pulled some pretty tough matchups so far. Absolutely can. Let me get the link here if I could spell. Oh! Also, for that matter, how about that Mom's Leg doing some nasty work tonight? So again, there you see Poke down, back to the start. And again, with the 3 hearts, when you're playing low on health, you can see, like, against both of the racers tonight, the troll spawns have not been helping. So again, Mom's Foot doing some serious work here, and the leg does that. So Poke down, back to the beginning. Ouch. There's no such thing as late boiler hype. It's always boiler hype. You hype up whenever you want to. Your time is your time. I'm respectful of that. Your time is your time. You hype when you feel like it. But again, we got Skull-X on the right side for Deathstar's first Womb boss fight. So he'll take this out, move down to the Womb 2. And this is a pretty easy boss fight, mind you. We got the Game Kit on the left side for Pokedude. That would be a real nice way to start a run normally. Excuse me, again, just a little bit behind though at the moment. So again, it's not over by any means, but Game Kit will turn you into Pac-Man. It'll let you eat your enemies, and that'll give you a chance that it'll heal you for half a heart every time you do so. Check out BOILeR.org. All your answers are on there for you. And there you see the Game Kit enacted, already doing about a little over half damage there to Monstro. And now the fun part, it glitches you out and makes you fire out the back of your head after you use it. I love that glitch. It doesn't really do anything extra for you, it's just you're kind of moonwalking and shooting out the back of your head for no reason. Enjoy. No idea why. Either way, a little bit of health up for Poke. He's going to move on to his second floor here. How's up, Panta? How you doing? A little bit over halfway done here on Skull-X, who's being a troll and not actually letting Deathstar shoot him. There we go. Again, you can only hit him in the tail right there. And with no bombs, Deathstar can't exactly line anything up for the real easy mass damage. So it's all about getting the shot itself lined up, and he's being a bit of a troll at the moment. Walking right in between shot times. That's getting ridiculous. Are you kidding? Like, he has it lined up, and Skullx is just like, ah ha 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 ha, I timed this perfectly. This is just getting trolly. Yeah, NYG is the New York Giants, that is correct. Yeah, they're set up just like the normal divisions are. So if you look at all the divisions like the NFC, quote-unquote, the Neonatal Fetal Conference, NFC, get it? And the AFC, the Embryonic Fetal Conference, are basically set up just like the actual NFL. Alright, we were talking about this one too, that poison shot that Skullx can do. You can actually move it around the room. So we were doing that in the last race too. That's another nice little glitch out on this fight. Oh, let's keep adding to it. Why the hell not? But yeah, that'll just keep moving around the room. Doesn't actually do damage or anything. It's just kind of there. But it's a physical thing that you can shoot. You can walk into it and move. It's kind of funny. There we see Poke pulling another really good item. We saw RTC with this earlier tonight. Cupid Zero is piercing shots. Your shot will go through anything that it's hitting, hit anything behind it. Wow, that crown giving out 20 cents. A little bit late for it, but nice money. Scapular in a God Room also for... Okay, that was weird. Why was... weird. So that turned into a bomb when he walked back into the room. I forgot that it did that. Either way, so the Poison Cloud turned into a bomb. Nice glitch. Either way, like I was saying, though, picking up the Scapular when... excuse me, if... Didn't mean to say when. If Deathstar were to get down to half a red heart remaining, that would spawn one blue heart for him once per room. Let's see, Poke into his item room, or into his store, I should say. Might as well buy everything. Got himself one key, and also got himself a ladder that'll allow him to cross one opening spots. So let's say there's a key in the middle of the room, and it's only got a one spot, you know, wide open, like, gap that you need to cross. Ladder's perfect for it. That troll bomb, I was gonna say, following Poke a little too close there, but oh well. So on into his boss fight, we all know what to do. It's Champion Famine, but he still does it. Everybody say,
hey, and get out of the wall.
Oh, really? Right as Poke laid that bomb, it decides to get out of the wall. Well, he listened, I guess. Whatever. At least he listened to me. Just not at the right time, but hey, he did listen. That was trolling. That was straight up trolling. Yeah, Dem Womb 2 telepills. Don't do that. Bad idea, man. So Deathstar down to 2.5 hearts here.
Yeah. Hey, Famine, get the hell out of the wall.
Dead internet laggage. Alright, so there you see the, when Deathstar got down to half a heart, he got a full blue heart spawn for him. Got Curse of the Labyrinth XL floor on Poke's side again. So again, two floors jammed together into one. He'll have 2 item rooms and 2 boss fights there in the caves. But again, we got an arcade sitting here for Deathstar. Plenty of money to use it with, too. So all he's got to do is clear out these trolling enemies that just seem to disappear at the worst possible times. Or show up in the worst possible places where you can't actually hit them. Just like that. Good God, these things. It's almost as bad as that boss fight. Yeah, right? Nice commentator curse. Good job, Crumbs. Good job. Oops. You think I know this by now? Alright, 1 or 2 more hits on that if it ever shows back up. There we go. No, it disappeared again. Oh, there we go. Ah. Come on. Why is it not dead yet? This champion mob's got so much health. There we go. How about a speed up hill? Why not? Walk a little bit faster. How about a health up hill? Another actual health container. So moving on in, like I said, that arcade's sitting right there for Deathstar. No bomb to blow up the health machine with yet, but how about some hearts? Yes, please. How about a pretty fly? Another orbital block shots for him. So actually, this turned out well. He actually got well, 2 health ups out of that last room because he got the soul heart out of the scapular, and now he's going to try to get himself a full heal in here. And there you see how the ladder itself can pay off in a big way for Poke as he stays out of damage way and actually keeps himself alive here. So again, with no key to get into that second item room, he's going to keep working around. There's a little more health for Deathstar. This gambling's working well so far. He could use a lot more bombs at this point, too, for that Mom's Heart fight. He'd be very happy with a large amount of bombs. I'm just going to put that out there, game. He'd be very happy with a large amount of bombs. Or not. Or another. Ow, God, yeah, that's where the ladder isn't going to help you, though. So, Poke in another really nasty room. That's instantaneous damage for me. You can chalk up at least a couple of hits against me in that room. Guaranteed every time. I detest those. But Poke back does start once again here. Ooh, Unicorn Horn, not a bad start there. So that would be 7 seconds of invincibility and damage dealing with the Unicorn Horn attached to your head. Again, that would work against the Blood Machine that you see in Deathstar's room as well. Scatoli, I don't think he wants it. Alright, good. Alright, about another health uphill. So another empty heart container for Deathstar. See if he can't get that filled here. Wow, no such luck. How about 15 more cents, though, just in case you needed a little more money? There is that heart. Working our way up towards full health here. How about 4 more cents? Dear God. Just 4 more cents, man. Just 20 more cents. Oh, there's bombs. Uh-oh. Alright, so one less way for Deathstar to gamble. Probably, I was going to say, going to blow up that health machine. A little more money. Key's kind of useless right now. Those hearts would be nice. Oh, yeah. There we go. Very nice. Yeah, all the money forever? Notice that he's still sitting at 24 cents. He's been in here this long. He spent 16, 17 cents now total. Alright, Poke finishing off his boss fight. Gonna get a ton more pills here. And I only got 2 of the same. He'll probably take most of these, though. Ooh, range down. Ooh, tears down. This is why pills aren't taken by many racers. Oh, and 2 telepills. Into his item room again, which he didn't really need to be in yet. Let's see, a couple more keys. We want the hearts for Deathstar. Show me the hearts. Show me potato salad. That's not potato salad. Alright, more telepills for Poke. He'll move on down to the basement, too. See if he doesn't happen to hit this and see if he can't get. Ah, I was hoping for a nightmare room. Either way, going straight to his boss fight here after 1 more room, so that worked out decently at least. Yeah, not potato salad. Alright, into his item room. Poke gonna pick up Brother Bobby, so a little bit of, well, it's base damage, obviously, but following you around, shooting out a couple tears. So a little more damage here for Poke. Never really gonna argue it, especially this early on. See, last 10 cents here on Deathstar's side. Still looking for those last 2 hearts if he can get them. Because he's a long way around this map here. So let's see, that boss fight's, I'm gonna say, probably lower middle. Either of those could be it. It could either be top left or lower middle. Like, that's really a tough call. Butt scratcher? Butt scratcher. Well, there we go. A little bit of health still left to go. Death will leave that empty. Man, moving right back on along here. Yeah, and before it just, like, poops out, like, 3 dimes to him. Like, here you go. I guess I can keep gambling. Butt scratcher. Anyways, Poke moving on down to his Caves 1 again here. Woo, that dodge. God, these enemies suck. Deathstar's up against, like, the worst enemies, I swear. Especially when one of them's a champion version of it. Those things suck. Again, they will disappear at the absolute worst times on you, and then disappear at the worst times again. Without even shooting. As soon as you walk over, they're like, nope, I'm out. I hate these things. There we go. How about a little bit of range up? Sure, that'll replace that range down that Deathstar ate earlier. Oh god, Brimstone Eyeball. Why must they be the Brimstone Eyeballs? Alright, a little bit of health back there. Might as well see what's in the secret room. And might as well try down to the lower middle because you're going to be able to bomb right through the other side. Do we have it? Yes, we do. Like I said, could be lower middle. Both of them could. That and the upper left-hand side had a real good chance to be Mom's Heart. That was really up in the air, honestly. So again, Death holding on to another full health pill. He knows he's good to go here. He's got plenty of health, just has to get through these 2 rats. He'll be all good, I think. Yeah, that full health again, might I add. So that'll be his 3rd of this run. 3rd. You heard me correctly. So he got 2 after he finished off the, why can't I think of the name? The Mask of Infamy fight. Which was ridiculously well timed because he needed 1 instantly and then took the other with him. So went up to full health again after that fight, took another one with him, needed it against Mom's Foot, and now has another one right before he walks into Mom's Heart. So yeah, the pill carry, very strong. That safety cap paying very big dividends there for Deathstar. Okay, make that 4. Make that 4. Why not? Sure. Oh, Poke down again. Again, at this point, though, probably doesn't really matter, because Deathstar just got his freaking 4th full health pill. Yeah. Wow. Ridiculous finds on this run. Seriously. So he's up in full health, has another full health pill going in here with him. Still sitting at 7 bombs. You'll see him use those against all the enemy spawns in the middle, and just wow. Yeah, like, what can you do with that many heals? Just like Yorick says right there. Poor Poke. Like, seriously. But man, those 4 health pills by the womb, too. That is ridiculous. And they've all been perfectly timed, too. Unbelievable. So again, about, we'll call it 35% of the way through. This will bring it down to about halfway, most likely. Oh, that took a flies. It'll take a second or 2 to clear, but just under halfway through the Mom's Foot fight. Poke's just waiting it out till the next round. He knows full well that Deathstar is going to clear this, like, no question. Ain't no reason to actually race on the finishing part of this one. Poke will just wait for his next round. So, last bomb here for Deathstar. And probably going to be the last one he needs. Lo and behold, Mom's Heart will stay out the rest of the time. Looks like Deathstar will stay in the middle, let the Cuban Meat do a little bit of work for him as well. He's got that full health, so he's well in the clear. And again, like I said, Poke already knew that, so he's just chilling, waiting for it. Couple more swings, couple more Cuban Meat, and just like that. Whenever the light and the way down to the next floor shows up, there's your win, ladies and gents. So 1-0 lead for Mr. Deathstar. I love these gifts this year. They're so perfect. Seriously, very nicely done there by Deathstar. Let me get you the link into both of their channels. We're going to get them both reset. Give me about a... Wow, that was fast on Deathstar's side. Jesus. Anyways, we're going to get them both reset. Give me about a minute in between here, because I don't know if Poke wants the room he's in or not when he realizes it's an XL floor. Just in case he hasn't noticed that it is an XL floor. So think about the ramifications. We saw that last time. Either way, I'll be right back in 1 minute. We'll get round number 2 underway, and yeah, we'll be right back with you. Thank you again for all the support. Go say what's up to Poke and to Deathstar. We'll be right back with you. Alrighty, we're back and we're clear. If I hit the right keyboard, haha, that'll work a lot better. So anyways, we're clear. We got Deathstar here with a 1-0 lead over Pokedude97 at the moment. So again, on a pretty ridiculous full health pill filled, I'll say that 10 times fast, on a ridiculous full health pill-filled run. Wow, that was tough. Either way, Deathstar got himself a real nice 1-0 lead here, so he's looking for a 2-0 victory. Pokedude gonna look for a win and tie this up at 1 apiece for some pivotal game 3. So again, we'll race down through the womb 2. Whoever beats Mom's heart first gonna get one of those points at the bottom of the screen, so good luck to you both. Whenever you're ready, feel free to take off, and like I said, good luck. Let me get you the link into both of their channels, and you guys can go in and root for your favorite, or say what's up to them both. And there you have it. Ooh, nice, lots of Canadians. What's up, my neighbors to the north? Again, I'm from just outside Chicago, so if you've ever seen Wayne's World, yeah, you know where I live. You know where I live. Oops. Let me actually refresh Deathstars. Oh, Poke's AFK a second? Cool, cool. Let me actually refresh Deathstars because I'm getting a little bit of a lag ball. There we go, much better. Much more clear now. Now I can actually see the window shades moving. I keep getting, like, weird-ass lag balls, and they're not from Deathstar's side. It's from me connecting to whatever server he's casting to. So whenever it happens, I just refresh his. I'm sorry for that, but there you go. Yeah, party on, Crumps. Party on, Spaz. Woo! Deathstar. I love it. Yeah, it could very well be, honestly. Oh, Poke's back, so it looks like we'll get started up momentarily here. This is why I love our racers. Either way, we got Poke back. Like I said, we'll start up momentarily, and again, a race down through the womb, too. Whoever gets through this one first going to be your, excuse me. And we're not in the pivotal game 3. So, Poke looking to win this one, tied up at 1 apiece, force a game 3. And Deathstar going to look for a 2-0 win, so best of luck, guys. And again, we'll be off and racing momentarily. Again, there is a delay between the two. Like I said, we got Deathstar up in Alaska versus Poke being like the next state over from me here. And there he goes. So again, like I said, I'm going to have to refresh his again. The oh-so-wonderful thing about broadcasting on the internet. Uh-oh. There we go. Now his is moving. Kind of. No, it's not. Or it's just going to freeze frame. Fun. Do. Well, it kind of moved. Kind of. Hey, my reflection. All right, I bet that's a reset. That's pretty much going to be a reset. Let me try this again. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so, let's see. Deathstar reset. Poke's got his item room. Good God, what happened with the freeze framing suddenly? Ah, lovely. Do. This is fucking ridiculous. There we go. Now it's actually moving. Dear God, finally got a good connection. So let's see. Oh, no, we didn't. Spoke too soon. Black Bean on Deathstar's side makes that exact noise. That might have been him resetting, actually. Either ways, would have made that exact noise and done panic farts anytime he got hit. So he's got Guppy's hairball now, so he may actually be off and running with that one. There you go. Yeah, damn you and your jinxes. Oh, I think Deathstar might actually be resetting his connection there to whatever server he's on. Oh, and there we go. Popping back live. Nope, still doing the exact same thing for me. And back offline again. We'll give it 1 second to see Poke's paused up here. And wait for it. It's thinking. It's thinking. It's thinking. It wants to. There we go. I see. Well, wait. That froze. Servers, please. Again, welcome to the oh-so-fun of casting on the internet when suddenly your connection to whatever server it is that you're casting to just goes bleh. It's happened to me on God knows how many different occasions. And especially around this time of night, because this is one of the prime times in America, so not too shocking that the servers are getting slammed. Like we're explaining, Deathstar's having connection issues, so he's resetting his cast a few times, trying to find a server he can cast to that isn't lagging. Yeah, one of them's not going to take off while the other one isn't racing, guys. Just gotta wait a second. Alaska's great, minus the internet. No, guys, Twitch is all messed up in the moment. You gotta get used to this. We've been saying for 3 days that the chat's messed up. You just have to deal with it and move on. Alright, so he pulled the plug in Netflix. We need our damn internet back. Oh, there we go. Aha! Kind of. Not exactly. Frozen. Alright, so let's see. Poke's gonna wind up picking up Pinky Shears here in a second. Yeah, that's going to wind up cutting his head off from the rest of his body and making his head do damage to everything in the room. Well, yeah, I'd probably recommend you guys pause up for a minute because Deathstar ain't moving. This doesn't look like a race, it looks like one person moving in a picture. So, I'm gonna tell you guys to go ahead and pause this until we can figure out what the hell's going on here. Not every other stream is working 100% fine. If you really think that you can say that, go into all 500,000 live streams right now and tell me that not one of them has an issue. So again, all you have to do is wait it out. Shit happens, guys. It's the internet. You ever have that thing where all of a sudden whatever you're watching starts lagging, you yell lag as hard as you can in chat and people like ban you instantly because you're the only person doing it? That's what happens. It's the internet. No, guys, it's not me. Again, okay, I'm watching both of their casts. Poke's is moving smooth, right? On the left-hand side. How is just one side of my cast lagging in that case? How is just the right half of my cast lagging? That's, yeah. Yeah, Cobalt Stream's been acting up like this all night, so there you go. Why you do this, internet? Why you do this? I don't understand. No, it's finicky. He lives up in Alaska. He's restarting his router right now, so hopefully that makes all the difference. You never know. Like, Amy switched out her router and her internet went like 5 times faster, so you never know. Sometimes the router just goes like, hey, dude, I'm having a night. Can I have like 2 minutes of like power down real quick here? You never know. So it's the internet. And what else can you say? It's the internet. You just shrug your shoulders and go, pfft. you know, and you move on from there. Yep, he's in Alaska. That is correct. Excuse me. We need an internet plunger. I love it. What do you do to tell if your frames drop when you're on stream? There's a drop frames counter on OBS. Yeah, stuff happens from time to time with connections. If it rains really hard for me, for example, pretty much about, give or take about an hour after it rains, all the water seeps into all the cables because for whatever reason, Comcast doesn't shield theirs. I haven't figured that one out yet. But whatever, they don't exactly shield their cabling, so water tends to get into them. Give or take about an hour that, give or take about an hour or so after it rains. No problem, Mind Wizard. I knew that wasn't intentional, Caps. Don't even worry about it. Either way, if it's not done by midnight, we'll just hold off on the other race for a minute or two. Usually the racers are all pretty cool with it, so not a big deal. We've had worse stuff than this happen, so ain't a biggie. They all turn into pumpkins. Maybe we need Luigi Mario. Luigi Mario? Oh, shit. Okay, I guess he wound up dying in that room. I'll be damned. See, so far so good. He's moving smooth. I see movement. I see movement. I see Alaska. I see Deathstar hopefully wearing pants. I don't know, it didn't rhyme whatsoever, but screw it, whatever. Either way, so he's going to reset real quick here. Aha! I see smooth movement. I still see smooth movement. Aha! Aha! We might has winner. I like it. Oh, now that one's a spam bot. That time the bot's correct. Oops, almost banned the bot. That would have been fucking hilarious. I almost banned the bot. Whoops. Anyway, so we're going to be back off and running momentarily here as Deathstar just reset himself. So as soon as these two get talking to each other... Oh, look at that. Now that's sportsmanship. Poke's going to reset too. Check that out. Sportsmanship, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to restart round number 2 here, so check that out. Back off and running. We got Bloody Lust, and we got Anarchist Cookbook. You'd think that the game would have been nice. Poke's being all sportsman-like and resetting. Seriously. And the game's all like, yeah, you don't really need a good item, do you? Nah. Oh, you're still fine, Deathstar. You're going good. I'm watching the background on your video, so don't worry, you're fine. Yeah, sportsmanship for the win. You gotta love the bromanship here by Poke. That's freaking awesome right there, seriously. Everybody go and applaud Pokedude, seriously. Go follow that man up just for doing that, because that's freaking awesome right there. That is sportsmanship. Especially if you think about it. Whoops, I'm not clicked in here to type. Let's try this again. Let's try being able to type. Look at that, it works better. Anyways, that's great sportsmanship by resetting there by Pokedude. Speaking of, he's still resetting, trying to find a good item now. So you see it is really not paying off for him at this point, but... hopefully at some point we get something good out of it, because he deserves it there. That was straight up a great move on his part. That was nice. Oh, wow. And now Flash is being a douche to Poke. You can see him moved his screen. That's Flash on the reset. There we go. Now he's reset. Now Flash is just being a douche. Yeah, we got e-sportsmanship, seriously. And now he's just getting bad luck over and over. Like, anything would be nice. Like, there's that item room. All right, now we're going to be working with something. God damn, Flash. Alright, Mom's Heals, a little bit of range up for Deathstar. Space use item, Mr. Boom. Better than nothing, that's really good damage, actually. So Poke's gonna take that and run with it. Oh, or not. I'll be damned. He thought twice. Alright, now come on, game. Give him something good here, because he's already a floor behind. This is getting evil on his side. For as nice as he was to Deathstar there, this is getting kind of evil. Let's give him something good. Give him something good. Ooh, check this move out. So Deathstar going to get himself down to half a heart and go into his blood challenge room here, in which he got the magic 8-ball. Not the greatest thing, so that'll be a shot speed increase for him. But again, he's going to have to fight a couple of boss mobs here to get through this room. We got telepathy for dummies on Poke's side. He's actually going to take that in place of the D6, believe it or not. Now what that's going to do, excuse me, is, ooh, ouch. So yeah, that did not turn out well. Just the one hit was all it was going to take for Deathstar to die in that one, and there you saw it. Either way, what that's going to do for Poke, like I was saying, is give him homing shots for the room that he's in. I think it takes 2 rooms to recharge that, if I'm not mistaken. But there you see him using it against Pin. And we got a little chat to start off the new run for Deathstar. Every couple of rooms, that'll spawn a half a red heart for him. Yeah, he went down too far on the hearts. He could have gone down to 1 and still gotten in there. What's up, King? How you doing? Either way, it still wasn't the greatest item. He still doesn't have the greatest starting item either, but we'll see how this pans out for him. Now that'll probably make a little bit of a difference. Dad's Key is actually a huge help in a race situation. Every 2 rooms you can use that. Like right now, if Death Star did not want to kill this enemy, he could just pop that key, open up the boss room, and walk right on in and fight his boss. But he's going to hold on to it for going into his boss fight, along with that world card, which will be a full map reveal on another floor. By the way, Poke moving to his second. Real quick here, let's see. Oh, he hit the wrong button. Ouch. Deathstar hit the world card instead of the space use on his dad's key. That's an ouch moment. So that's going to waste the world card. No map reveal for him whatsoever. You can see on a Curse of Darkness, that doesn't help you. He wouldn't have needed it anyways. Hit dad's key. That also didn't pan out to anything. That would have opened up a God Room or Devil Deal if that were in here. So let's see. A couple hearts for Poke. Yeah, and a Troll Bomb. No thank you. And again, there you see the homing tears. Wow, nice dodge by Poke. And a little bit more range up on Deathstar's side. He keeps getting Mom's items, I swear. So still with the range up, he's going to move on down to basement 2. Oh, gotta love when that happens. Awesome, good to see you, King. So let's see, a couple orange fires. Always watch out for these. I don't blame Deathstar for putting these out at all, because if he has to come back through these rooms, he's probably going to forget that there's orange fires in there. But again, going right on through to his item room, that will not open up even with Dad's key. You need an actual key to get into that item room, and Deathstar doesn't even have one yet. So he'll be back for that should he find one. Three items should turn you into Mom. Your tears turn into her leg. That'd be awesome. That'd be great, actually. Edmund, feel free to take these ideas, bro. I'm just saying. Some of these would work out nicely. Just saying. Just like all you do is you aim this like leg just like flying out of your eyeball, just like Chuck Norris fists out of your face, and just like here's this leg just killing anything in front of you. Well, that's one big tear. Imagine that with Polyphemus. Just saying. Anyways, there's that key for Deathstar on into his item room. 5 free bombs and the remote detonator. I was going to say probably going to go ahead and just take Dad's key. Indeed he does. Keeps the 5 free bombs, though. Yeah, behind my tear is another leg. Alright, so Poke coming across his item room as well here for basement 2, though no key once again to get into it. He's going to hope he gets one either out of the room spawn or off of this champion jumper. No such luck. Troll Bomb says no thank you. Ah, there is that key though, like I said, so the room spawn did it for Poke. Ugh. There is Kamikaze, not the greatest of items, so we're getting kind of troll items so far tonight, especially on Poke's side, quite honestly. But he'll be on into his boss fight. He's going to get Steven, so one of 2 items that'll get off of this. Either a damage up tumor or a follower with those homing shot purple tears on it. 5 mom items turn you into a heart. Oh my god, that'd be ridiculous. That'd be ridiculously fun, but that'd be ridiculous. Yep, if you guys want to hear an interview I did with Evan during week number 2, so a good month and a half ago now. Whoops. Apparently I can't spell. But there you go. There's a link to an interview I did with Edmund on call, and that was everything from eugenics to rebirth to, you know, all sorts of stuff about this game and why they don't update it, and you'll get all sorts of good info in there. Alright, so little Steve, the usual one that shows up here, the follower with homing tears, and a god room for Poke, with the miter in it, so now a 50% chance that any red heart spawn will actually show up as a blue soul heart, much easier for him to pick up. Yeah, short answer, they literally physically cannot update it. Like, it's jam-packed. Alright, Sun card for Poke. Now that's a useful item, finally. So that is a 3-use card. Boi's obviously also got the ladder, which I kind of forgot to mention earlier, but you can see it easily now. Either way, Sun card gives you a full heal of all your red hearts, that is. So if he's really empty on red hearts, good way to heal up. Full map reveal and damage to everything in the room. Alright, so on into Poke's item room, gonna get Roid Rage, so that'll be, I believe, 40 to 60% speed increase. It's like 60, I believe, because it's fast. Ooh, speaking of fast, not quite fast enough. One fly spawning underneath Deathstar. I almost called him Deathspar. Either way, Deathstar back down, all the way down to Cellar 1 again, Basement 1 in this case. Alright, new first item room. Ugh, Hourglass, nothing special again. That'll slow down time. There you see the Pinky Eye finally coming into effect on Poke's side. That'll add I think it's like 10% chance that you get a green poison tier shooting out. And here's that slowdown effect on, and this is where it sucks. Yeah, that's why it sucks. Hourglass effect really kind of sucks, especially against enemies like Monstro. Notice half the tiers this time from the first one. When you're slowed down on enemies like that, they have a tendency to fire out twice the tiers. And Deathstar had nowhere to run on that one. Nowhere at all. Alright, Poke finally getting a free bomb out of this. About damn time. So he's going to go back for that item rock. Just what I thought he'd do with it. And only turned into one soul heart. Not the greatest thing, but hey, it's something. We got the box of items here for Deathstar. So one of every type of item from Coin, Key, Bomb, Trinket, which was Mom's Pearl in this case. 10% more chance of seeing soul heart spawns. I think 5 to 10%. I forget which. I think it's 10. Pretty much all of them seem to be 10. Ooh, most ridiculous thing that we've seen in BOILeR this year. Damn, that's a tough call. There's been a few really, really, really good comeback races that I would say rank up there in the ridiculous. Jeez. I'm gonna say... Wow, man, that's a really tough call. I'm gonna say Slack's sub 10-minute run, honestly. Like, the amount of teleporting that he got, the Emperor cards, the random teleports working out perfectly for him, and being that it was sub 10 minutes, I gotta go so far with Slack's sub 10-minute run. Yeah, the 4 full health pills by Deathstar last run, that's gotta rank up there. That was pretty crazy. There's been some nutty stuff. There really has. Yeah, last year was the Magic D250 roll. Finding an item is not a, oh my god moment. A lot of our racers have found Sacred Heart. That's not a, oh my god thing. On that same note, how about Cobalt dying multiple times and almost losing to Video Game Freak if it weren't for a loading screen error? How about those for oh my god moments? And by the way, Cobalt will lose sometime this season. Mark my words and mark his. He's even said the same thing. He expects to lose. When he flat out asked me, like, you know, how many do you think I need to win to get in the playoffs? I told him, he's like, I think that's going to be okay. And when I thought about it, like, you're kidding me, right? Because I told him 10. Like, if he doesn't think he can pull off 10 wins, I think he's nuts, honestly. But You never know, obviously. Everybody's even in this league, honestly. The craziest things have happened. Like I said, you never know. Every race has been just edge of your seat, really, really close. Yeah, Freak hates loading screens. Yes, he does. Oh yeah, people have found every single item so far this year. Every item has shown up at some point. Speaking of that, we got a little more health up for Poke. He'll be on to his second boss fight here. He may think about that second item room first. Indeed, I think he's going to. Even though he has no key, he's going to try to play it where he gets a key and then finds that item room, he hopes. On the note of items, so we got Little Chubby on the left side, or right side. Wow, am I dyslexic. On the right side for Deathstar is Little Chubby. Wow, I can't talk. But that'll fire out. We saw it in the other race, too. That'll fire out in a straight line, pretty much wherever Deathstar is aiming, and then obviously with the momentum of the movement behind it by Little Chubby itself. But a really good little buddy that'll do some pretty decent damage as it chomps through everything. I think it's on magic. Let me check. Nah, there it is. I knew it was something. All right, let's see. Deathstar is going to choose to take the Book of Revelations, and he's going to take it with him for a little bit more health here. So as you can see, he used it once. He got 1 blue soul heart to spawn. Now keep in mind, he has not fought a horseman yet. I guarantee I know what's in his boss room. Everybody say,
hey.
Or it could be Headless, actually. Nope, say,
hey.
Like I said, I knew it was going to be a horseman. Pretty much you're guaranteed, if you use that on the basement floors, one of the 2 floors is guaranteed to be a horseman. If you use it on the cave, same thing. One of the 2 pretty much guaranteed to be a horseman. On the depths, if you skip over depths 1, keep in mind you know what the boss on depths 2 is. Same thing with the womb. So you got to kind of work with that. I think we've had 4 error rooms this year. 4 or 5. I'm trying to remember. I think it's 4. But yeah, every item shown up, we've had all but 5 have been picked up. 5. Yeah, no, 5 that have been picked up. Alright, but there's that cube of meat that we always get off of Famine. And moving on down to his catacombs, in this case an XL floor, so both of his caves floors put together into one. Same thing Poke's on. But Deathstar just slightly behind here as he's not found his special rooms yet. And Poke's got both of his item rooms and his boss fights looking at him. And let's see, we got the sack of pennies on Poke's. Every couple of rooms he clears, 1 coin will spawn out of that. No, it should work with that too. We have it on all sorts of different triggers, Saber. Just in case, because I kept misspelling it. But yeah, it works just fine on both. No, toothpicks are one of them in there. 2 of our banned items have been picked up this year. So, you gotta kind of look at it that way. That's how I know that pretty much all but every single item's been picked up along with 2 of our banned items. So there's 5 left that haven't. Alright, so there's that, well, the first of 2 item rooms, I should say, for Deathstar. Second of the 2 boss fights for Poke on the left side, see, I almost did it again, is Chad, which is going to wind up giving him Little Chad at the end. Again, every couple of rooms going to spawn a half a red heart for him that he clears. And once again, we got telepathy for dummies. How about double books here? So Deathstar will pick it up just so he doesn't ever see it spawn again, in the case that he happens across the library, perhaps. He's got a lot of books gone already, so we'll see what happens there. Gotta remember, if you go through all your books and you start finding more libraries afterwards, the spawns in the libraries are actual space use items. Well, not space use items, but passive or space use items like you would find in item rooms or after boss fights. Yeah, Binding of Isaac, extreme racing. No, see, we'd have to capitalize the E and the R at that point. Anyways, there's a little chat, there's a little bit more health, and Poke's going to be moving on down to the depths, slightly ahead of Deathstar here. So, depths 1 for Poke. Yep, you guys want answers to who's representing what team? The website's got all the answers, guys. And good, now the bot isn't going to fucking listen to me either. Awesome! Anyways, whatever, screw it. It's up in the upper corner, but either way, you can do it this way, too. Ha! I can circumvent you, bot. What do you think about that? Yeah. Yeah. I'm a jackass, what can I say? Anyways, let's see. Did not take the item there for Deathstar, so he's going to be moving on. Again, Death just looking for back-to-back boss fights. And Poke in a regular Depths 1 floor, slightly 1 floor ahead. There are 2 boss fights for Deathstar, though. So we can't really call it a full floor, if he happens across them quickly, that is. How's it eating my message? That might explain it. So anyways, Poke clearing this out. Has no key to get into that item room yet, so he'll be back in a moment, hopefully. That bot loves you, Vendrith. I don't know what it is, but like you must keep bacon or catnip in your pocket or something. I've yet to figure out exactly what you do, but damn you, sir. And again, guys, if you go listen to that interview that I did with Edmund, like we've been saying all night, Flash is capped out. So yes, it slows down from time to time. Even on my computer with an i7 4770K and 16 gigs of RAM and a freaking 780 in there, you still get slowed down. You just have to deal with it. Good God, man, mine's just eating all my fucking chat. How about I just do this? Yeah, one of those three went through. How about I just do this? This will be easier. Alright, so moving into the first of two boss fights here. Deathstar's got Gertie Jr. And again, with, I was going to say, as long as you line that up correctly, Little Chub will do a lot of damage to Gertie Jr. there. Oh, lovely. Unable to connect to chat. Reconnecting in 0 seconds. Oh, we couldn't do that. Reconnecting in 20 seconds. So like I said, chat servers be screwed. Anyways, there's a little bit of damage up and health up that is mismarked on the meat that Deathstar just picked up. Ooh. Speaking of those horsemen, I was waiting for it. I was gonna say, I guess you can fight him here on caves. I kind of forgot about that. Damn, I guess he can show up on any of the floors now that I really consider this. Anyways, Headless Horseman for Deathstar means that he's gonna wind up with actually kind of a choice to make here. This is gonna be a real choice. Man, that's a tough one. Do you take the health up with the Book of Revelations, or do you take the pony from the Headless Horseman here, wind up with speed up and flying ability? Oh, really? Really? Because I thought he was clear of that, but okay, I guess that splatter over to the right got Deathstar, but wow, I can't believe I killed him. That was cheap. Can we get a judgy, please, even though I can't see it for Poke? Ugh. Judgy, I guess, thanks. The Monster Manuel would spawn 1 follower per room for Poke. And again, it would basically leave as soon as he leaves the room, so just do a little bit of damage for, in some cases, help him out with, like, the Halo of Flies, for example. There's my chat room loading. Dear God. Huzzah! I can see my chat again. Woohoo! Thank you guys for linking stuff up. Thank you, Cyanide. Makes it a lot easier on me. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, Judgy, keep your damn lame books. We don't want them. Yeah, welcome to the cult of the chat. And there we see Poke coming across his boss fight here in Depths 1, so making his way straight on across. We'll find out who he gets momentarily. And again, Deathstar finding both item room and boss fight here. I can see clearly now, the loading screen's gone. See, I told you, being an audio engineer, we rewrite songs on the fly. Ooh, Bloody Lust again, so nice damage up to a total of 3.2 damage up in a room, depending on how many enemies you kill. And we're going to see that pretty quickly here against the Duke of Flies, most likely. Because he tends to spawn quite a few flies against you. Every single one gives you just about half a damage up to a maximum, like I said, of 3.2. You see Deathstar turning more red, and so will his tears momentarily. Just like that. No, Poke doesn't have a teleport book. There is no teleport book. What he's got is telepathy for dummies, which will give you homing tears for that room. Ooh, boy, that totally looks like a legit link that I think I will click and follow, because everything about that seems legit. Nope. But yeah, about pi damage. Pi. It's 3.1 on pi, and it's 3.2 on this. I'm aware, but we make the joke. We went over the math the other night. Yes, I'm aware it does not round up to 3.2. I'm fully aware. We just make the joke. Anyways, there's that Sun card again for Poke. I don't get the joke. What's up, D-Sis? How you doing? Here's the peeper for, for Deathstar on the right side, so that's going to pop one of his eyeballs out. You can see it's supposed to do damage up on one of your eyes. I forget if it actually does or not. It at least turns it red, that's for certain. But both of the tears will wind up turning red momentarily afterwards. But the eye will do damage to anything it runs into, like that one fly right there. But it'll also move your bomb, so you have to be really careful. Ah, Grills, who wants burgers? Ah, Famine does, because he showed up and just said, hey, to everybody. So let's say it back to him. Everybody say hey to Famine. And into a new item room. Poke's got himself the Spelunker hat, so that's going to let him know when he comes across, when he comes across his secret or super secret rooms. And just like the one showing up on the map, he's walking around looking for a super secret right now. No such luck. He'll find it momentarily. Oh, that bot hates me tonight. One of the mods want to copy that one. Either way, moving into the boss fight here, we got Wretched on Pokedude's side. Again, he stole none of that Sun card. He wants to save that for a, well, hopefully for a Womb XL floor. But again, if he needs it for a full health, that's what he's going to wind up using it as. It'll also damage everything in the room and give him a full map reveal, hence why he wants to save it. That map reveal is huge. Oh, come on, Blue Baby. At least aim stuff at it. Jeez. Alright, so Blue Baby's soul there on Pokedude's side as well as leading all around all of his followers in this case. It'll take the first 3 that you have and make it follow around the room in that pattern. So Poke doesn't have to get as close right now to enemies. You can see little Steve will be able to actually shoot. Excuse me, the Wretched right there. There you see that Sun card. Poke had to use it. Pretty much no choice. Poke wanted to make sure he was going to live through there. So finishing off that last enemy, he's got himself a Magic 8 Ball. Again, slightly mismarked. That does give you shot speed increase. And Starscard will be a teleport. Would be, in this case, directly into his item room. There we see it. And that, ooh. Okay, now that's interesting. Team Bean, assemble. Oh, wow, really? No? Oh, Team Bean, start crying. I take that back. Poke gonna leave the Bean behind and take the Telepathy for Dummies instead. Wow, I'm shocked. I've seen the Bean be used very, very well this year. I'm actually very, very shocked he's gonna leave that behind. I was waiting for the Slack response. There we go. There's the Bible Thump response by part of Team Bean. The Team Bean Bible Thump. It's fitting in this case. So, like I said, Poke leaving it behind. Excuse me. Hey, some people really like homing shots. Personally, I hate them, so I would have taken the beam to heartbeat there. I prefer that poison damage on it. But again, you have to get in really close to enemies to do it, and it's still a bit of a risk, so... A lot of people don't necessarily like that item. It's not like I fault them in any way, shape, or form for it. There's a lot of items I won't take that a lot of racers think I'm crazy for. So, it's all a matter of personal taste. Some people really prefer it, some people don't. The bean I'd take, with that low of health though, I'd be in a lot of trouble if I were using it constantly. I'll tell you that. Unless something got really close to me and I used it as a safety net, I would get in a lot of trouble with that item. Same thing with Kamikaze. Like, I will never take that. And we have plenty of racers that would take it any chance they saw it. But I get myself killed with anything that'll do damage to me or has a chance to get me in way too close to enemies to do damage, I won't take them. Especially in a race situation. I don't like giving up health in a race. Oh, we got Poke facing, or looking, I should say, at his mom's foot fight here. Alright, so let's see. Hollow just about halfway down over here on Deathstar's side. That will help a lot. There's the eyeball doing a lot of good work. There's how Peeper really pays off for you, folks. When you get fights like this where you can hit all the pieces of one of the enemies, like, let's say Larry Jr., let's say in this case, obviously, the Hollow, it's going to do a lot of damage for you as it goes through each and every piece of it. So you see Deathstar on down to his depths 1, so not too far behind Poke, who's at the end of his depths 2 right end of his depths 2. So again, couple floor lead at the moment, but that doesn't really mean all that much. We've seen some craziness happen, whether it be teleporting, just finding your item room and boss fight quickly, whatever the case might be, so never count anyone out here. Wow, so many enemies spawned here. God, I hate when this happens. Mom's foot's being a troll tonight. What is up with this? She's just spawning enemy on enemy here on Poke. He's going to have to clear out some of these here, it looks like. Ouch, down to a heart and a half. This is getting troll-tastic in this room. Mom's heart, or Mom's foot, I should say, is just being a troll tonight. Oh, God, that bomb. Ooh, down to 1 heart on Poke's side. Yeah, kamikaze glitch is allowed. Yes, it is. Except on doors. Like, we saw that happen once, and I had told the racers to tell me about glitches, and they didn't, so that is now outlawed. Ooh, like I said, wow. How the hell did that shot curve that way? Alright. I didn't think that had enough left movement on that shot, but okay, Poke down. Jeez. Mom's foot, what the hell, man? What the, well, woman, what the hell? Like, seriously. That, I don't honestly think that that should have curved that way, but okay. Ouch. So Poke getting troll-shotted, in my personal opinion. I don't know. I mean, yeah, it was curving a little to the left, but not that far. So he must have just barely gotten clipped by it. Ugh, cursed skull. Yeah, I was gonna say, there's a reset. Poke doesn't even want that cursed skull. Like, nope, can't put it down. Don't want it. No, thank you. That would, if Poke would have gotten down to half a heart, as he took the damage that would have put him down to half a heart, cursed skull would have ported him outside of the room again, started it all over. Speaking of starting it all over, that Forget-Me-Now pill would have reset the entire floor on Poke, which, this early on, whatever, not really that helpful, honestly. So he's going to pass on that, especially in a race situation when you're behind. That's really not going to help you. Again, Star's card for Deathstar would teleport him directly into his item room. He's going to gamble for a second or two longer, though, hoping for some sort of good trinket. Ooh, nice start here for Poke. So Magic Mushroom +1 to all of his stats. Very nice find. 2 of spades, double up the amount of keys that, that Deathstar's got. There's a nice soul heart for you. We'll see which one of the trinkets he winds up taking before I tell you exactly what it does. Hey, once again, like I said, let's all greet Famine.
Hey.
How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. It's been a while. But Poke will wind up with a cube of meat floating around him again after this fight. Ah, there's that safety cap again. We've seen this work out well for Deathstar. Nope, he's going to take question mark soul. Let me try that again. Blue baby soul, same difference, which is going to float around the room. We saw Poke just using that in the last round. Oh god, that area. There we go. I was going to say Deathstar got himself kind of trapped into a little corner here. Alright, Empress card's always handy. Let's see. Hangman, on the other hand, that'll let you fly for the room you're in. That could come in real useful, so Deathstar's going to take that with him. Because that's what the item does, Raz. So there you see the Empress turns you into the Whore of Babylon for the room you're in. So there you see Deathstar back for that Hangman card instead. Might as well put the other card to use for once. Excuse me. If you're just going to take the other one, might as well use it, because you can't take two with you. Oh god, how did Deathstar not take damage there? That Globin was right on his face. Whew. Really? Alright, I'm on a telepill for Pokedude that takes him into the very next room. That was ridiculously hilarious. I'm sorry, but that's funny. Hey, either way, we got a perfectly timed bomb for Deathstar here. He's going to get a little bit of health back out of that item rock. Yeah, Troll Pill. Alright, so there's the flying ability for Deathstar. He's going to pick up a double card, which will be a time and a half damage multiplier for the room he's in now. A little bit of health up there for Poke, and he'll be moving on down to his caves. And there's that boss fight finally showing up on Deathstar's side. Had to be up here somewhere, and there we have it. So again, he's going to get his Steps 1 boss momentarily. We got Poke finding his item room here for Caves 1. Just waiting on this little guy to pop back up so he can shoot it. Are you kidding? There we go. Man, these things are being trolls tonight. Nope, not quite timed right on the bomb. It worked out well with the getting 3 back, but... wow, these things are being trolls. Alright, everybody that's subscribed, there you go. I was going to say to Cobalt, let's see those Mr. Cools, because Loki's showing up on the right-hand side. Already about a 50% give or take of the way down for Deathstar. Excuse me, sorry again. And now we've got the I've Seen Everything glasses for Pokedude, so he's going to be able to get in and out of all of his secret and super secret rooms. Automatic bomb holes in the wall whenever he comes across them. Speaking of that, he's also come across his boss fight immediately here after his item room, so he's making up a little bit of time. There's that Emperor card outside that I knew full well was going to be picked up. Lover's card will spawn 2 red hearts. Basically full-on heal for Deathstar. Emperor card, direct teleport into a boss fight whenever he uses it. And first things first, let's find that item room here on Depths 2, because again, if you get into a boss fight in Depths 2, which is Mom's Foot, unless you can teleport out of it, you can't leave. So you got to think about that off of the top of it. If you want your item room here in Depths 2, make sure to get that before you go to the boss fight. Yeah, right, it's one thing. At least you get to see all the chat inputs on the emotes that aren't actually working. And we got a little bit of rage up there for Poke. Mom's lipstick will always do that for you. Then again, he looks awful pretty. Put that lipstick on all nice. Looks nice with the glasses. And that, wow, there you see both the secret and super secret room for Poke. So get into his super secret first. He's got himself a little bit of gambling here. You have to refresh once you add in the add-on. Alright, there's that last item room for Deathstar. He's cleared out probably enough of this floor. I'm thinking he's going to hold on to that Emperor card for the womb, just in case he gets an XL floor again. Excuse me again, sorry. So let's see, onto the other side. Poke not finding too much here. Speaking of the I've Seen Everything glasses, sure, why not? Deathstar will take him too, so he's going to be able to get just like that in and out of all of his secret and super secret rooms. And a much better Trinket Liberty Cap. That'll give him 1 random mushroom item per room. So again, this will also have the compass effect in there. So let's see, Star's card would be a teleport to your item room. Doesn't need that, I'll take the Emperor card instead. Alright, like I was saying, you just saw it right there, actually. For whatever reason, the compass effect is actually on Liberty Cap, and there it is again. So Deathstar can tell right now where he's headed to get over to his boss fight, and he's going to cut through his secret room here with those free entrance and exits, go right on over and have just 2 more rooms to clear before he gets there. Boss fights. Let me rephrase that. Ow. Let me rephrase that again because I'm a freaking idiot. It's 1. And again into Blue Mom, so all of the nastiest spawns that you can get here. Nothing but expansion level enemies, like those splitting spiders Mom's foot just took out. Saw greed heads, there's a splitter spider again. God, I hate those things. They will home in on you at the worst time, but you get greed heads, you get everything from, let's see, buttlickers, the jumping spiders. It's bad time. There's the buttlicker, I hate those guys. Yeah, Blue Mom has just been a troll this week. Whoo, that jumping spider just died in perfect timing. Here you see why I hate this fight so much. Those split shots are just brutal. And you know, the weird thing that you could actually think about doing, honestly, if you're really not prone to fighting this fight, you could actually teleport back in here again with the Emperor card and see if you don't happen across an easier one. Ooh, but a little too late now. Deathstar down, so back to the start for him again. There's our nightmare room. We've been looking for one of these for quite a while, so Deathstar is going to be able to skip the entire floor he's on, pick up a bunch of money. He may actually want to buy that. I was going to say Splunker may actually be a purchase here. May as well, but he's going to skip on down to the next floor with Monstro's Tooth, and boom, onto Cellar 2, aka Basement 2. Yeah, and Poke grabbing some money here in his secret room, holding on to an Emperor card himself, so he's got to teleport to a boss fight. Yeah, we got Bobby Bombs, so 5 free bombs and homing ability on him for Deathstar. There's that item room for Poke. And free Soul Heart and a boss fight here for Deathstar, so ouch. See, this is why I hate those spiders. That's why I hate those damn things. They'll home right in on you. Ooh, Pinky Shears. Very nice find on Poke's side. So we saw that earlier. That'll actually cut your head off from the rest of your body. Body will walk around doing damage by spewing out blood. Very nice. We got the Headless Horseman on Deathstar's side. He also got Loki's horns, by the way, as you saw the 4-way shots every now and then. Headless Horseman will wind up giving him well, I assume he'll wind up taking it. It'll give him the ability to fly and +2 speed, so along with the charge ability on the pony itself, so not a half bad thing. What's up, Poppy? How you doing? There's that charge effect, like I was saying on the horse. I was waiting to see it before I said anything. But again, Poke's still just looking for this boss fight here. Whoo, that giraffe got close. What's up, Bart? How you doing? Excuse me. 1 cent, Judgy, please? Nope, didn't think so. Don't even have to ask for it. That was a little too, yeah, no chance. Anyways, there goes that Eternal Heart. I wasn't gonna do anything to say anything about it. Ooh, accidental opening your store, too. So again, there was a waste of a key by Deathstar. Yeah, there's Pinky Shears again. So again, Judgy, we ain't got no money. Later. But again, wow, can't believe Deathstar is actually going to leave the Pinky Shears behind in favor of the flying ability here. It's a good use on the Don't Misunderstand Me. I love flying and I love the pony, but I would have taken Pinky Shears there, honestly. What's up, Doodoo? How you doing? So there's a little chat showing up, obviously, as a response from chat as your boss fight. Every couple of rooms, excuse me, Deathstar will wind up with a half a red heart spawn. Alright, Curved Horn for Poke. That'll work out halfway decently. Plus damage again on his tears, so look at those tears. Ah, so nice. Lots of damage up. That's taking chunks of damage out of boss fights here. Look at that. So nice. Speaking of boss fights, Poke about to walk into his. We got Guppy's Tail on the right side for Deathstar. So again, that'll curse him into basically getting a lot more locked chest spawns and many fewer key spawns. Yeah, but I hadn't called it out at all. Yeah, and again, had I mentioned anything about it to that point? Ah, so who was right? Yeah. Anyways, let's say hi to Mr. Cool once again. Ooh, how about that devil deal? Brimstone and Guppy's Tail. I know which one I'd take. I know which one I'm taking. Wow, neither of them? Seriously. Alright. Especially with that health up. That's why I was saying, alright, because Poke knew that he had that health up sitting back there. So that Eternal Heart's going to turn into one heart container, but Poke's going to leave behind Brimstone here. So yeah, moving on down to depths 2. Alright, so Poke finally getting the easier version of Mom, though. She's spawning enemies like freaking crazy style on here again. There we go. Now most of those spawns are out of the way. Now we can focus on Mom. And there's 3 more spawns. Just like that. Wow, Mom, seriously. She's being evil tonight. What's up, Smug? How you doing? Excuse me. So let's see, we got some telepills. I'm guessing world card's a little more important, although we know that telepills have worked out damn well for Deathstar, so he is going to take those with him, it looks like. On into his boss fight, he's going to get Gertie here. Nope, we got people from all around the world in this. Let's see. Oh, God, that foot. I saw the shadow. I was a little worried. Either way, Poke down again. We got Deathstar down at half a heart himself here. Yeah, we got, let's see, Tortoise from Latvia. We got Trainwreck JPs in Japan. We got, let's see, CDR Bistros in Scotland. We got Zero Game Plan in England. Forgetting other people, damn it. Fat Shufflers in Netherlands. We got tons of folks in Canada. Deathstars in Alaska. Tons of, obviously, Americans as well. So we got people from all over the world. Wow, I can't believe Poke's going to reset that Lugfoot, and he says no thanks to it. Interesting. Well, but I mean serious dedication. We schedule throughout all 24 hours of the day, Friday through Monday. So. And let's see, Deathstar gonna reset and not even bother with the Mask of Infamy fight, so he's back to start here too. Alright, so Guardian Angel for Deathstar. We got Halo of Flies. Poke's going to reset that one, though. So Guardian Angel double speed orbital. That would have been 2 orbitals floating around Poke, but he reset it. Alright, so Cupid Zero to start off Deathstar's new run. He's going to have piercing shots and right on into his boss fight. Going to wind up with the Widow, let alone champion version of it, which has got a higher amount of health. Ooh, Poke going to reset Cuppy's hairball too. No, the champion versions don't have different item pools. You're still going to get the same boss item pool off of fighting them. Wow, I can't talk. See, pill's not the greatest thing either. Poke may take it just to see what he gets here. What's up, Mr. Mizzou? How you doing? Yeah, I found pills and ate them. Do absolutely nothing except change your appearance. Poke's gonna reset again. Yeah, no kidding. It's been like nothing but troll items so far tonight. Like nothing. You gotta love that derp face, especially on the freeze, don't you? Like, and it just like froze as he reset. That was so perfectly timed. No, Blue Larry Jr. just drops, and Blue anything for the most part, just drops a Soul Heart. Along with the item. The item pool is still the same off of the boss drop, though. Alright, so Deathstar's boss just getting ripped on through here. His piercing shots rip right through that quote-unquote halo of flies, if you will. Alright, so nothing we can do with those Bibles. Let's see those no Bibles show up here. Excuse me. Ooh, money equals power. Now we got ourselves a nice start. So Poke's got himself a very nice item there. As he picks up every coin he's going to get, it's like 0.04 damage up. It's an odd number, I know. But basically about every 25 coins or so, you're going to get a full damage up. 20, 25, somewhere in that range. I forget what it is. Yeah, Twitch stat is screwed up, guys. Just got to deal with it. No, he was not born in 97. It's a number, guys. Please tell me that you don't think that a 0 substitutes for an O. See how that works? Well, it's just a screen name. Same thing. Yeah, Deathstar was born in the year 175? Holy shit, he's ancient. Like, fucking A. That's the way I should have done it. Damn it, so much better on that one, Exile. So much better. You win. Dang it. You win this round. Anyways, there's a new item room for Deathstar. Oh, I love it. Yeah, I was born in the year 2. I'm the oldest one here, baby. Ooh, Rainbow me. We got Rainbow Baby showing up for Deathstar. That'll who's smiling, by the way, that he's going to fire out random follower tears behind him here. Excuse me. He was born in the year 2097. He is a robot. Anyways, Poke's just going to keep looking for money, just like that. Every little bit is a little bit more damage up for him. Gambit. I have no number. I have yet to be born. And again, you can see how piercing shots are really helping Deathstar here as he's ripped right on through, or is, I should say, ripping right on through Chubb. And a little bit more health up and a devil deal for him as well. In which we got Krampus again. So again, yet another wonderful mini-boss fight here. He's going to wind up with the, almost said the cube of meat. Going to wind up with a lump of coal after this fight, which as the shots stay on screen longer, they're going to grow in size and damage output. Coal time! Ooh, how about fire rate increase time? So Poke's going to decrease his size there. Also get a pretty much like full-on cap out of his fire rate. Lose a little bit of damage in the process. But again, you see he's going to be basically a machine gun over here with his tears. What's up, Fubar? Doing good about yourself. And there's that lump of coal we spoke of. Now, let's see. What are we going to do with that pill and the combination of cards? Oh, pill is a health up, so there's your answer. So Deathstar drops that pill, gets himself another card off of his deck of cards. Chariot card would be a one-time use of the Unicorn Horn. So invincibility and damage dealing. Missing page for Poke as he gets the box of items here. It's one of every type of thing. We got a heart, we got a coin, a key, a bomb, a trinket. That missing page being a 5% chance, I believe, if you get hit, that you do damage to everything in the room. Speaking of rooms, Curse Room there for Deathstar on the right, going to pick up a quarter, so that writes itself, it's 25 cents. So he's got a little bit of money going on, if nothing else. Again, that's what Poke is looking for at this point. Also, I should point out, Deathstar's got himself that wire coat hanger hanging out of his head. +2 fire rate on that one, so obviously a little bit faster tier rate. Again, Poke looking for that quarter that Deathstar found. That'd be a lot of damage up for him. Yeah, speaking of that Unicorn Horn, how about the actual version of it? So now the Chariot card and the Unicorn Horn. Deathstar's got dueling Unicorn Horns, and Moskull's a very happy man somewhere, because that is that man's favorite item. Hippocac zombies, nobody likes you, go away. And there's that item room for Deathstar. So again, he'll just be looking for a boss fight after this. And bomb bag, not a bad thing. That's going to spawn a bomb every couple of rooms, or at least one bomb, I should say, every couple of rooms that Deathstar winds up clearing. Not just Unicorn Horn, double Unicorn Horn. Oh, yeah. What's up, Nicholas? How you doing? And there's a boss fight on Deathstar's side, and another item room here for Poke. So again, Poke knows where his boss fight is here on Caves 1. He'll be right on over to that. Deathstar just going to move on into his, one floor ahead in Caves 2. Double Unihorn, man. Alright, so Deathstar had to wait for that troll bomb to get out of the way, but he's going to move on in, fight the Wretched here. And just like that, the one Unicorn Horn usage, done. Problem solved. Let's see those no crowns for fun, and Otaku's chat add-on. A little bit more money for Deathstar. Poke's really wishing that he was getting all this. 36 cents now on Deathstar's side. That's just troll-a-lol-a-lolin'. Now that would help, and the money equals powers on Poke's side, keep in mind. So speaking of that, the Death card used against Peep does about somewhere in the range of 10% damage. The real problem there is that Poke also slowed it down with the Hourglass and gave him double shots. So that's, yeah, you gotta watch out for those. Poke did a great job dodging it, but still. Where's the beef? So, Red Patch enabling itself over on Deathstar's side. You can see basically ripped off his skin, speaking of the Hourglass, but ripped off his skin and upped his damage for the room he was in. Hourglass showing up as well, and obviously Deathstar wants no part of that, just doesn't even touch it and leaves it behind. Yeah, we ate the beef for dinner. And there's the offhand chance again that the damage goes up for Deathstar for the room, though again, nothing left to kill. There's Poke's money. Not a whole hell of a lot, but enough where he's up to 16 cents, a little more damage, and a devil deal. Oh, hello. Hello. Wow. Decision time. Oh, what? Wow. Okay, I'd have taken one of the two, guaranteed, but wow. I'd have taken both if I could find a way. Dear God, would I have taken both. Brimstone and the Pact, both left behind. Oh, the habit, yeah, again, which Deathstar is holding on to now, I should point this out. Every time you get hit in a room gives you half a charge of those three, we'll call them gray, the 6 gray bars, I should say, on the right side of the Space Use item. That's your charge for it, so you can tell when you're going to get it next time. Ooh, Bloody Penny's interesting, too. That would have come in real handy earlier. Either way, but habit, like I said, half a charge every time you get hit, so get hit twice, you get a full charge on your space item. If Deathstar gets something like, let's say, the Heart, or we've seen it already this week, the Book of Revelations, you're basically invincible all the way until the womb. Oh, I love Brimstone. I adore Brimstone. Like, that's my item, personally. Like, it took a while. Like, okay, think about it this way. I had to talk Lethal Frag into actually using that item at one point, and he loves it now, too. But I had to talk him into using it, and it took a lot of convincing, because at first, for a lot of people, it's really, really not that great, because it takes a lot of time getting used to when you're charged up, and, you know, so on and so forth. Here's the crappy part about the Unicorn Horn. That's not actually doing damage to the hearts here. What it did was it allowed Deathstar to be invincible and run his Guardian Angel into the hearts themselves to do damage. So that was still a good use. Don't misunderstand. I'm not knocking what he did there in any way, shape, or form. It kept him alive, no question. But, like I was saying, you got to watch out on that because you're not actually damaging the hearts themselves with the Unicorn Horn, because they are flying and it doesn't count for some stupid reason. Don't ask me. That's the way it works. Either way, come on, kill the big one. Oh, watch out for that green. Yeah, I was gonna say, watch out for the puke. That's the worst thing that can happen there. Anyways, we got Bloat for that matter, so a nasty mini-boss and a nasty boss fight, both happening at the same time here. Oh god, okay, that was close. Careful, Deathstar. Oh, that's why. Mind if he gets hit again, he'll be able to kill off the Bloat, almost no question. There we go, so he could at least just run right in and do this. There we go. Bloat's dead, that's what you're looking for. Make sure it dies. So a little bit of health up there for Deathstar. He'll be moving on down to depths 2, but man, the Bloat. Ugh. Ugh. Let alone a Caves 2. Yeah, I was going to say, the Caves 2 mini-boss right there for Poke just hosed him over. That was way too early for that boss fight. Jesus. Do it the easy way. You guys can't be nice, you don't get to play. That's how it works. Alright, so another nasty room. Very nicely handled there by Deathstar. I like that move where he actually used Guardian Angel to do all the damage there to one of the gluttonies. That was a great move. I never thought about doing that, but that works out beautifully, actually. That's a hell of a nice move. Beautiful bomb as he gets the heart directly into him. Ooh, nice lock chest, too. Beautiful timing. Moving on over to the left, I'm thinking just this one more room, and he'll wind up with this boss fight. Ooh. That Steven tumor out of a lock chest. How about some damage increase for Deathstar? Oh, I meant item room. Yeah, I meant item room. Deathstar was gonna find his item room here. I said that. I totally said that. Yeah, item room. I didn't say boss fight. You didn't, what? You didn't hear that. Anyways, telepathy for dummies. He'll give him homing shots for the room that he's in. He doesn't want that. I guarantee, yeah, I was gonna say he's gonna take that unicorn horn. No question there. Anyways, Poke fighting the pink widow who's gonna jump so much more. Ugh. And let alone so much quicker. Like, if you have some sort of speed down, you're screwed here. By the way, technology for Poke, which is a really, really nice starting item. If you can get some damage up on that, oh man, are you gonna have some fun with that item. Now, you did say that. Shh, you didn't hear anything. You heard nothing, Lanix. Nothing. Trust me. And a little bit more health. Ah, gambling at its finest when you get the health up that you want when you go there. Ooh, Poke's Flash being a troll. There we go. Alright, now he's on to Caves 2. Cellar 2, sorry. Which is Basement 2. The wire coat hanger, again, gives him a quicker fire rate, so you'll see the technology laser coming out a little quicker. There you see Scutole. Sorry, I'm doing that just to emphasize it for Moscow if he's listening, because he hates when I say that. Either way, Scutole, like I like to say, the crown of poop on your head, if you will, that'll make all the flies in your game your best friend. They'll actually fly right up to you, never do damage to you. They just want hugs, because apparently you smell good. We're gonna go with that. Yeah. Ooh, Tech 1 or Tech 2. I personally like Tech 1 better. That's my opinion. I don't like the low damage on Technology 2. I like the fact that you can actually alter the damage on Technology 1. On the note, Poke's got himself the dead bird of Eve, so anytime he gets hit, there's a chance that that's actually going to spawn the dead bird that Eve normally has with her that'll fly around the room doing damage to anything in its path. Ow. It's me kicking my chair again. I've really got to stop doing that and watch where I put my foot. Anyways, gambling over for Deathstar. He's going to bomb on through, and there's that boss fight. It was in 1 of 2 spots at this point, and he already, I think, no, he hadn't seen the other one. I take that back. So it was in 1 of 2 spots. He knew he was going to find it shortly, but very nice bomb through. And let's see, I have the Magician card, again, homing shots for 1 room. Ow. Alright, so half damage done already. God, you have to love those, oof, man, that was close. Either way, man, you gotta love the Unicorn Horn. Really gotta love that thing. Either way, with great damage on these tiers, too. Just chunking health away on Mom's Foot. Deathstar ripping on through, a little more to go. And just like that, gets his item box, 1 of everything again. A pill, a key, a heart, a coin, a bomb. Let's see, 2 of diamonds to double up his money. Again, Poke would have loved to have that on the other run, I should say. But moving on down to his womb. Anything good? Looks like we're just going to get a womb 1 this time. Yes, indeed. So nothing too special. Let's see. Yeah, might as well take the treasure chest. Get your bombs back, plus a couple extras. There's all that money again. Go figure, it always shows up on the other side. There you see Pinky Eye finally doing something on Deathstars. Man, it's firing out a lot of extra poison shots in this room. What happened here? Either way, poison damage obviously affected onto your shots here and there with Pinky Eye. Ooh, dead end room, so no such luck here for Deathstar, though he did get a lot of clear rooms on the way. Yeah, dueling Pinky Eyes. That's not something you ever want to have in life, kids. I'm just going to point that out for you right now. You just no. But yeah, right in this race, obviously, that's what we have going. Wow, he's going to... Woo, that move. I never go for those just for where it's standing. Oh, if only Tears moved that. There we go. Nice pick up there by Deathstar. Nice move all around in that room by Deathstar. I hate getting to those treasure chests. I do so bad with that. Holy crap, Cool Drake. Thank you very much. Again, you guys do not have to be doing that. That's just basically the instant, like, okay, that'll stop the, you know, whatever's going on. So that's all I use it for. Don't think about that. But seriously, thank you very much, Cool Drake. Thank you very much. Let's see, tower card, bunch of random bombs. Deathstar going to use that up just so he doesn't see it again. Oh, why not? We got the keys. So Deathstar will bomb on in here. He's had really good luck with these so far. And speaking of that, hey, why the heck not? Isaac's head will follow you around shooting out a few extra tiers, although that does risk your bombs as well. So he's going to leave it behind and keep his Pinky Eye, which has been working out darn nicely for him. Poison damage will take out a lot more. Now, welcome to the Rybers. Seriously, thank you very much, Goldrake. The thanks goes to you, believe me. Ooh, that triple shot and champion mob. I hate those things. Alright, half a hard pack for Deathstar. Could have been far worse. Oh, wow. Finding a library, if nothing else, though. No key to get into it as Deathstar. So that's a bit of a troll by the game again. I thought that was going to be the boss fight down here, but now I know where it's at least. Far right side, lower. But I don't think anybody could have figured that one out. Either way, wow, trolling map here on Deathstar's side. So let's go clear some more rooms. I thought he had it there, honestly. Yeah, Isaac's head following Isaac. Ooh, can we get a judgy, please? As Deathstar's going to do a little bit of payment here. Oh, speaking of judgies, no money, though, for Poke, so he's going to have to... Really? So he's going to have to leave his behind. Speaking of leaving behind, Deathstar doesn't want that item. The notch pickaxe? No. just no. So that is a really worthless item. Let's say the Deathstar had that in this room. If he were to use it, he could walk over one of those red rocks. That's it. It'd recharge in one other room, but that's all he could do with it, so it's not that good. Either way, Poke picking up Mom's Eye. You can see every now and then he's going to fire out the back of his head in one normal tier. Just like they always say, moms have eyes in the back of their head. Ah ha ha! You get the idea. Sorry, it's bad, but you get the idea. I love the joke on it still, so I make that pun every single time. I love that one. So let's see, we got a bombs or key pill. That's Deathstar wants nothing to do with that one, I'll tell you now. He wants to keep those 20 bombs. He does not need keys anywhere near as much as those bombs will help him. Yeah, bad joke is bad and you should feel bad something. Ooh, very nice. So we're gonna have the Fallen, and again, another guaranteed devil item for Deathstar here. There's the last little bit. Ooh, that bomb got pushed back by him. Ooh, God, that dodging. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh, one more use, as he's already got the habit has charged up the unicorn horn again on Deathstar's side. There we go, the last little bit of damage. And we got flying with Lord of the Pit. Why not? Hey, it's free. So demon wings, and like it says right there, and Deathstar will be able to fly. So guaranteed devil item off of the Fallen every time you fought him. Or every time you fight him. Sorry, I said that wrong. Either way, Curse of Darkness on Womb 2. So again, possible last floor here for Deathstar. He's looking to take this night 2 to nothing if he can. Hey, wow! There's our second I Am Error Room, let alone have free Polyphemus. Hello! How you doing, Error? Good to see you, man. I'm a guy with Polyphemus now. I see you are Error. I'm a guy with Polyphemus on the way down to the next floor. Hello! Yeah, Polytech. So this is going to get a little interesting for Poke. Again, will it be... Wow, look at that tier. Whoo! Look at that laser. God, why couldn't that have happened sooner? Look at that laser, folks. Oh, God. So that's what Polyphemus and Tech 1 will do for you. Yeah. Oh, man. That... God. Why can't I ever have that in my builds? Why can I never have that? Look at this thing. Yeah, do want. Please, please do want. Oh, look at that. Deathstar's... Talk about your internal compass. First, let's get a Judgy, please. Maybe this time it'll actually give him something worthwhile. He's also got an arcade up here, so we'll see how much money he winds up with afterwards. He may want to get himself a heal. It's up to him, obviously. But we'll find out what he does. Sack of pennies once again on Poke's side. Oh, God, really? Well, that's the thing. That's the thing that totally just happened. Judgy, thank you for the blue candle. Oh, God. The game suddenly went nice mode here. So we have Polytech on the left. We're going to have a Mom's Heart fight against the blue candle on the right. Carrie, thank you. Wow. So Deathstar, a very happy man, just going to look for some health up here before he heads on into Mom's Heart fight. But he's got himself a very nice item off of Judgy there. Wow. That find, I'm telling you. Wow. Yeah. Carried. And again, here's the split link. Go on in and just be like, you and your luck, dude. You and your luck. But again, both have come across an I Am Error Room tonight. We got Polytech on the left side. We got the blue can. Look at that damage. Oh, God. And a God Room. Uh-oh. Please be what I wanted to be in there. Just do it. Give him Sacred Heart. Oh, Bible, roll it. Oh, come on. Double Bible. Let's see the double Bibles. That's evil. I wanted to see it. I really wanted to see it just for fun. But double Bibles. Let's see the double no Bibles there. That's ouch. Poke has to leave it behind with nothing he can do with it. Bible would have been a one-hit kill on both Mom's Heart and or Mom's Foot, so we banned it within the league. Again, we're not doing speedruns so much as races. So we had to ban it just for that. But again, moving on into Mom's Heart, looking for the win here. We got Homing Tears on Deathstar's side. And again, you see that blue candle is going to do some serious work for him. Just like that. Lots of good damage, lots of bombs for that matter. Also poison damage whenever he gets Pinky Eye to actually enact for him. But, oh man, that laser. I want this. I want that laser Poke has. Look at this thing. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Seriously, is that thing beautiful. Anyways, 50% mark here for Deathstar already. And again, that blue candle, let alone the damage he has on his tier, is just ripping right on through. Look at that. Duke of Flies didn't even have a chance. And that was just the piercing shot. Yeah, exactly. The piercing shot slash damage on the tiers themselves. So we got Deathstar just a little bit more damage to drop here. Getting down to 2.5 hearts, though, so a little bit risky. Doesn't have to worry about the blood on the floor, though, so not too big of a deal. But just one more swing at the blue candle, and we got ourselves a 2-0 win for your Minnesota Vikings. Deathstar on the right side pulls it off there with a, wow. Just, again, the wow at the end of that run. On both sides, for that matter. Again, look at what Poke is rocking here with Polyphemus Tech 1, let alone the error rooms on both of them. So just, my God, seriously. Ridiculous runs on both brewing right there. But again, 2-0.